Tonight, the Lady Spartans visit the home of the Lady Raiders. Hi, everybody, with Ron Wiley. This is Fran Schummel, and this is the pregame show for the Connorsville at Shenandoah Girls High School basketball game here on TV3. Union Savings and Loan Association, Connorsville's hometown bank since 1892, brings you the Spartan pregame show. Ron, following two tough losses, the Lady Spartans need a victory.
They need a victory in the worst way. I mean, they started off the season with a victory against Centerville and had kind of a not so good outing against Mount Vernon last game. That sour taste is definitely still in their mouth. They want to spit it out tonight here on the floor of Shenandoah.
This Shenandoah team has won twice and lost 2 games. The girls scored an average of 60 points a game. They allow their opponents to make 41 points a game. Lady Spartan coach Michelle Harder tells us about Shenandoah. Coach, what are you expecting tonight here at Shenandoah?
Well, I did get to see a game film on Shenandoah, and they play mostly zone. So they were mostly a 2-3 zone. They, like to overplay passing lanes. So kind of similar to overplaying like what Mount Vernon does, but they didn't have the ball pressure as what Mount Vernon had. So for us, this is going to be getting some good reversals, being patient on the offensive end, being ready to shoot the ball when it comes around to us. If it kicks in, comes back out, our post players going up strong. And then, they have the Hill girl, who is their big post player on the inside. So we're going to have to make sure that we're playing strong on the inside. We're playing low and big and helping out when she gets the ball on the inside. And then the Perry girl, she runs the game for them. She's their point guard. She attacks the basket hard, so making sure we're sitting in our stance and knowing where she's at. Normally,
do you practice against the zone very often?
We normally do not practice against a zone, but the last few days since we've had some time, we put a zone in because I think it's something that against a team like this, we may need to play a little bit of zone, and we may need to change some things up. And so we have been working on that and looking tonight maybe to come out and do a little bit of zone against them just so we can kind of see how it looks.
They have a pretty good program here at Shenandoah, don't they?
Yes, they do. They have a good, strong, rich program, and they've been very successful. And, they're off to a good start here this year. And I think for us, it's a very winnable game if we come out and decide we want to compete each and every possession. We are getting better at things, but that's the one big next step that we have to do is come out and compete and not be afraid of other teams when they have bigger post players on the inside.
Does Shenandoah shoot a lot of threes or long shots?
They have one girl, number 4, and her last name escapes me right now, but she shoots about 29% from threes, so she's not a bad three-point shooter, so just knowing where she's at. But most of the time, they're looking to kick it inside to their big girl, to Hill, and then looking for dribble penetration.
Give us the starting 5.
We're going to go with Sarah Rubel, Paige Dunaway, Brittany Bottomley, Elise Matney, and Miranda Cranfield.
You've got a busy week this week. You go to Greensburg on Saturday, and you'll be home, though, a week from tonight to take on Newcastle.
Yeah, we do have a busy week. It's been nice to have a couple practices here to get in the gym and work on some things. Greensburg will be a completely different team than what we see tonight because they like to press and be up and in full court. And then Newcastle was a close game for us last year, so looking to turn that corner against them on Tuesday night when we see them.
Thanks, Coach. Good luck tonight.
Thank you.
Lady Spartan coach Michelle Harder. Ron?
This Spartan Sports Network pregame show is brought to you by Union Savings Loan. Offers hometown service with great rates on CDs and deposit accounts and local loan approvals when you are in need of financing. They also have a trust department and with 2 locations in town. Downtown at 730 Central Avenue and uptown at 500 West 30th Street. Union Savings Loan is truly Connorsville's hometown bank. Union Savings Loan, people you know, neighbors you trust.
The Lady Raiders have wins over Eastern Hancock and Cambridge City. The Spartans have a win over Centerville. Ron, let's have the lineup.
Yes, for the Shenandoah Raiders, they are led by Catherine Perry. She's their all-time leading scorer. She is a senior number 2. Rachel Soden is a senior number 4. Jenna Stewart is a senior, number 20. Kayla Muttersfall is a sophomore, number 22. And Erica Hill, she's a senior, number 44. For the Connersville Spartans, they are led by Paige Dunaway. She's a 5'7 junior, number 13. Sarah Rubel's a 5'2 sophomore, number 2. Elise Matney, 5'8 senior, number 15. Brittany Bottomley is a 5'9 junior, number 23. And rounding out the lineup for the Spartans is Miranda Cranfield, 5'8 senior, number 33.
This has been the pregame show presented before every Spartan game by Union Savings and Loan since 1892, Connersville's hometown bank. Well, the clock is clicking down, and we are just minutes away from the opening tip of tonight's basketball game between the Lady Spartans and Lady Raiders. Right now, we are stopping for the presentation of the national anthem. Tonight's game on TV3 being brought to you by Tonight's game on TV3 being brought to you by American Heritage Realty. Buying or selling? Say American Heritage first. Reed Health Connersville. We are here to help you. George's Pharmacy and Medical Equipment. Free delivery. The number to call, 825-6251. Don's Auto Sales and Tires, major brand tires at very affordable prices. By Edward Jones, financial advisor, making sense of investing.
The Spartan Sports Game on TV3 brought to you by also FCM Bank, building stronger communities, one great local event at a time. Fullest Flooring, a wide selection of quality flooring, plus expert installation. Mancina's Pizza and Grinders, a great place to eat in Connersville. Try a Spartan Classic. Urban Winkler Funeral Home. Call 825-1761 or 458-0745 and ask about pre-planning services. Wilson Lawson Myers Insurance Agency, an independent agency representing numerous companies for your every need. Eye Center of Connersville, complete eye care for every member of your family. And Golf Auto Care, convenient locations in Connersville and Brookville.
Damian Wyatt is the coach here at Shenandoah. He's in his fourth year, and he has a pretty good record, 63 wins and only 17 losses, Ron.
I would say that that's a very, very good record.
Well, now they're doing the Spartan Bowl thing to introduce the Shenandoah girls lineup here. They darken the gymnasium and have a spotlight here showing on the girls as they introduced for the crowd here at Shenandoah High School.
Yeah, very nice. One of the rare openings that we see outside of our hallowed facility.
They didn't tell us they were going to do this, so we weren't prepared. I thought somebody threw the switch to.
But we're the visitors. They don't need to tell us pretty much.
That's true. They keep us in the dark.
Speak, literally right now.
Right.
Nice scoreboard. They have the numbers of the players and up there like that.
Shenandoah in their white home uniforms, trimmed in blue and gold, and the Spartans, of course, in their red on their road uniforms.
Buddy Robert Perry, he's here. His daughter is Catherine Perry. She's the all-time leading scorer of Shenandoah, and I've watched her. I mean, he's up there recording it now. He's recorded every game on Facebook Live, and I feel like I've watched Catherine grow up playing the game of basketball, and this team is good. This team's a very fast team. This team is, they create a lot of turnovers. They create a lot of steals, disrupt passes. You know, we have to be patient if we want to stay in this ball game.
Introductions are over. We are ready for basketball from Shenandoah.
Yeah, this is the coach's first freshman class now graduating. Of course, they gave him an incredible record. And senior nights tonight, normally, as we all know, senior nights generally the last game of the season. But with this COVID thing, you never know when a season's going to end like it did last year. So
You see, under the 4 seniors that are graduating this year, Catherine Perry, as you pointed out, that one of their starters, Rachel Soden, a senior, Janice Stewart is a senior, and number 4 in the senior ranks is Erica Hill. Ball game underway with the tip controlled by the home squad. This is Perry working the ball around. Spartan in their defense. Oh, break up the play. Miranda Cranfield takes the ball for the Spartans.
That was nice defense there from Page to be able to catch the Raider sleeping there. Got to turn it into points.
As Coach Harder pointed out, they are working in a zone defense. This Shenandoah squad. Spartans bring the ball around.
You know, again, that's not really a good pass right there when you have somebody around.
Driving down, going in for a layup is Shenandoah's one of their star players. This is Erica Hill, one of their seniors. She puts the first 2 points on the scoreboard. Here come the Spartans in defense. Bad pass by CHS, turnover CHS.
Yeah, 2 turnovers in a row, you know, not really thinking. Again, got to be patient against this team that's, you know, very well schooled and very well fundamentally sound.
Jenna Stewart will trigger it in quickly in the front court. The ball handler
Nice
momentarily,
steal.
finally a steal by the Spartans.
Yeah.
Here's Sarah Rubel, number 2 for CHS. Ball handler. Ball is kicked by the Shenandoah players, so out of bounds Spartans.
Yeah, Spartans just got to get set. You know, gets this zone. They're not going to face a lot of pressure, but they're going to. That's going to happen
away
a lot.
from the intended receiver, and Brittany Bottomley loses control of the ball. Picked up by number 2. Here's their star player, Catherine Perry, feeding off. There's a jump shot attempted by Shenandoah, and a foul called. Shooting foul, and at the free throw line will be Erica Hill.
Yeah, Miranda just got a little bit too much.
Miranda Cranfield charged
Oomph
with
on
the
that one.
first foul of the ball game. Free throw shooter